Hello YouTube, this is Dawn from hzscribe, and I am here today to do another plan with me, Bible sketch notes, Bible study, Bible drawing, Bible journaling, whatever you like to call it. And we just finished up with the book of Exodus, so I am now going to do an overview page of the book of Leviticus. And again, I'm not an artist, not a sketch note or whatever, just doing what I can do. So what I am going to do is I am going to put it on fast speed, and I will come back and we will see what the highlights for the book of Leviticus that we want to capture. Okay, so I'm back, I'm finished. So this is just a quick outline of the book of Leviticus, and as you can see, I put the title, it says Leviticus. Didn't put a lot of color, just a little bit. I use orange, and the key, the word is holiness. The whole book is about holiness. The verses is Leviticus 17:11, and then verses 20, chapter 20, verses 7-8. And then chapter 16. And then the survey, the whole overview of the book is about sacrifice and sanctification. So that's the survey of the book. I put here just a list of words that, kind of interesting or just we need to pay attention to. Law, statute, purification, sanctification, holiness, clean, unclean, sacrifice, atonement, offering, sin, forbidden, anointed, feast, scapegoat, righteousness, first fruits, jubilee, civil, ceremonial, covenant, and Pentecost. I didn't make my verbs and nouns match. I can't talk. I didn't make my words in agreement. I wrote them, I had a random list, so sorry about that. But anyway, those are some of the words. Not all of them. I have room to put all that I wanted to, but enough to let you know that things that pertain to holiness and how you're going to get the word sanctification. The author of this book is attributed to Moses around 1440 BC. And so when we look at the book of Leviticus, it's divided into, like I said, basically two sections. The laws of sacrifice and then the laws of sanctification. So when we think about the way to God or the laws of acceptable approaches to God, because you just can't approach God any kind of way, and people don't understand that, but I'm like, think about it in the natural. You don't go into your supervisor's office any kind of way. You don't go to your parents any kind of way. Hopefully you don't. And you definitely don't go to the President of the United States any kind of way. You have a protocol that you have to follow. So it's protocols that you got to follow to God. Not hard, but there's protocols to follow. The walk with God and the laws of continued fellowship with God. So how to commune with Him, how to grow, how to be a disciple, how to, and again, this is Old Testament, this is pre-Jesus, so this is when they have to use sacrifices. So Leviticus is all about the priesthood and developing holiness in their ways of practices. Again, this is compared to the rest of the nations surrounding them. They don't have this. They don't have a relationship with the Creator, and they don't understand how to worship and how to come to Him. And so God is using the Jews as the example to model to the world. And so he had them, he was teaching them in the wilderness, this is what you're going to do, this is how you're going to do it, this is how we're going to develop, and this is right around Mount Sinai, right after they got the 10 Commandments. How are you going to grow with me? How are we going to grow together? How are we going to communicate? What do you need to do? How are you going to bring the offerings? If you sin, what are you going to do? Meat offerings, sin offerings, drink offerings, all these different wave offerings, all these different things in the feast, which are very important to the body today, which we don't seem to follow. We follow holidays, but we don't follow the feast that God told us to follow, which makes no sense. But that's the topic. These are the location again. It's only one place, and that's Mount Sinai. And the time frame was about 30 days that all this happened. So that's a quick overview. And again, I use my Nelson Quick Reference Bible Handbook to get most of my information from, as far as the topical part, as well as you can find the beginning of your Bible, your chapters usually talk about some of these things. So this is my quick overview of Leviticus, and thank you for watching. Hopefully you guys are doing the same and trying to create your own visual representation, however that may be for you. And it's just, helping me remind me of what the book is about and what's going on in it. So anyway, check out my Instagram, hzscribe, and you will see pictures up close. Thanks for liking, watching, subscribing. If you're doing the same thing, let me know in the comments below, and I will check out your channel. So take care and be God's guide.